I don't feel the way I want to feel. Even if it's about the money, then I'm not making enough money. Whatever it is, there's a problem between me and someone else, or there's a problem between me and me. And even if it's a problem with somebody else, it's still a problem with me. It just is masquerading as a problem with someone else. The pain point, it's misery, some form of suffering.
Welcome to Aloha Speaks, home of Malama Aloha Pono with Alexander Noman.
Aloha, Alex here. And this topic, victim of the algorithm, came from clicking on a YouTube video about the algorithm and how the things that need to happen to manipulate it, and also the thing going on with TikTok and the important word here is victim. That it's what they were talking about was the need to identify the problem. Like when working with the algorithm, is like, what's the problem first, and then next thing is, what's the pain point? And I'm like, well, the problem is so easy to identify. Before I get into the problem, I have in 2 places in red, follow the money. Follow the money. Because the algorithm, it's all about the money. Problem. My relationship isn't working. Of course, that's the problem. Even if it's not the relationship that I'm in, then it's the relationship with myself. Because I'm not liking what's going on. I don't feel the way I want to feel. Even if it's about the money, then I'm not making enough money. Whatever it is, what's the problem? There's a problem between me and someone else, or there's a problem between me and me. And even if it's a problem with somebody else, it's still a problem with me. It just is masquerading as a problem with someone else. The pain point, it's misery, some form of misery, suffering. So, it's identified. Now, let's manipulate. Let's do some manipulation, the algorithm. So, the algorithm that they're talking about is in the internet algorithm. The one I'm talking about is, there hasn't even been the word algorithm around for very long. I think I was in my junior, it was either my junior high school or just beginning my high school, that I attended my first computer class. It was in a room, a small room, but it was a big enough to hold these terminals, they were called, big clunky things that had with typewriter keys on it, that we had to learn to type. We were doing coding is what we were doing. Type the command or the demand or command in for what we wanted the result to be, and then a tape would come out with all these holes punched in it. Then we would take the tape, long tape with the equation in it, and we would pull that out and then stick it into the computer. Feed that tape into the computer, and there it would happen. The magic would happen. This was the beginning. There was, at that stage of development, where everybody's going, computer, huge. clunky, nowhere near what's going on today. I mean, slow and ridiculous. There was no word. Algorithm. In the parentheses, I have the word, well, two words, real time. At that time, I figured that was around 55 years ago. That's a long time. When looking at the microscopic perspective of my life, and the macroscopic perspective, that's way less than a blink of an eye. It's nothing. 55 years. Real time. No, didn't exist. That's phrase, non-existence. Does that mean time? Does that mean that the real time didn't exist? No, time was still real. But what made time real then? What makes time real now? When people say real time, it's just said so. Point number 2 here. The last video I made, I think last couple ones, was on the base addiction being unconsciousness, and it's not talked about. There's Alcoholics Anonymous. There's no unconsciousness anonymous. It's not even, and yet it qualifies by the definition, and I went over it. I'm not going to do it again. Unconsciousness. People just spit it out. Real time. In real time. Real time. Not even like aware of. I have even said it with no, totally unconscious of what I'm saying. Real time. Follow the money. The algorithm in me, because manipulating what the problem is. I'm not feeling good. Things aren't going right in my relationship. I'm not even realizing I have an addiction issue going on one way or the other. One way or the other. Because a lot of times I'm having an addiction issue with a substance that is interfering with my relationship badly, and I'm in complete denial. I'm not going there, don't mess with me. I'm not. I don't have a problem. No, I'm just enjoying this substance because that's what I like. And it's completely interfering and causing havoc in my relationship. No. Don't go there. It's not an issue. And yet it's the cause. So, this real time, what makes it real, the only reason time can be real, is the thing that made it real before the words were ever used. 55 years ago when I was in junior high and algorithm never existed. Computers were just coming off the same thing that made it real before I was born and before the 1,000 years and before 2,000 years and before probably 10,000 years. People talk about millions. And that will make it real when I'm gone. That is making it real now. For me, The only thing that's making it real for me, though, because the thing that's making it real when I'm gone, it will be making it real for somebody else, not me. The thing making it real for me, the only thing, is this breath. That's where the consciousness is available in that direction, in that appreciation. Not unconsciousness. The time is not made real in unconsciousness. No. In the consciousness. The other word in the parentheses was aloha. That ha that they spoke about way back before the white man ever came to the islands. It wasn't breath, it's the consciousness. Alo, the presence of that breath being that consciousness for those, the kupuna, the kahu, that were in tune with what the meaning truly is. No difference for any human being. Until next time, aloha.